Hello, Brian the fanboy here, and today I'm going to talk about Barney and Friends. Now, I know it's not a very popular show among many people, but it's important that I make this video so anybody who watches anything on my channel will know more about me. Now, I first saw Barney and Friends back when I was 6 years old in 1982, and it was shortly after, sorry, my family and I moved to Chancellor, Massachusetts. Now, when I first saw the show, I enjoyed it because, well, it was about a dinosaur. And as a kid, I enjoy anything with dinosaurs. I like dinosaurs, and any shows and movies with dinosaurs in it. And Barney was no exception. And yeah, so whenever I get a chance, I will watch that show either in me and my aunt's bedroom or in the living room. Of course, my family knew how much I enjoyed it, and I even got a video cassette of one of the episodes. Yeah, it was when I got my appendix removed, so I was given away in the hospital. Also, when I was a kid, well, when I was 7 years old, I wanted a classroom where I was going at the school I was going to have a Barney doll, so me and the other kids can pretend that it will come to life, just like in a TV show. Now, one of the things I remember when I started watching the show was they always use the word imagination. Now, back when I first heard it, I really didn't understand it. Of course, if they said the word pretend, then I would understand because well, I knew what pretending was. I just didn't know what imagination was back then, but now I know. And I even continued watching it all the way, until second grade. And by then, my family already moved to a house in Medford, Massachusetts. Now, as I was getting a bit older, I started to notice that a lot of the kids in school were being like anti-Barney, saying like negative things about the character. And even though I was still watching the show, I made a decision not to tell any other kids about it. In fact, I just didn't see anything about the show at all because I didn't want to be made fun of for watching what was referred to as a baby show. Now I remember some of the characters were like BJ and Baby Bob, and also as a kid I didn't know that before watching the show it was based at least it started as a video cassette series. In fact, I wasn't aware of those cassettes as well. I just found it when I was watching that show on PBS Kids back when it was called PTV. Now, when I was in first grade, I stopped watching that show altogether. Partly because, I guess in a way I also became anti-Barney. Or maybe it was because I got interested in other things, or I was I got piano lessons, and it was probably everything at the same time. But either way, I kind of stopped watching it for a while. Because when I got to fourth grade, I when my family and I were moving to have moved to an apartment in Malta, Massachusetts, I started watching episodes of Barney again because these were episodes I had never seen before, and yeah, and probably was just to pass the time, until Fox Kids would air, and then once again I started watching the show all together until a few years later. I think it was during the summer, at least one summer during one of my middle school years, and like before, it was just to pass the time, and was new episode I had never seen before. And then once again, I started watching full episode of the show altogether because, I was more interested in other things. And yeah, so for many years, I haven't seen the show on a regular basis. Yeah, but that's because that series is made for small children. So if you were growing up in the 90s or 2000s, you might you might have enjoyed watching Barney when you were very little. But then as you get older, you might start to lose interest and not want anything to do with it. And also, I had done some research at a show, and according to what I found out, is that well, there were those who saying that parents hate Barney, but someone made an intelligent response saying that Barney was not made for parents; it was made for small children. So yes, it makes sense because shows like that are made for children into education and like letters, numbers, basic safety, as well as being polite. And like I heard some people when they were growing up, well, their parents like Barney, and we just hoping that their kids will outgrow it. And there's those two parents that don't mind the show at all because they think it's a lot better than what's being put on other shows at the time. And I will think that the last time I ever saw an episode of Barney and Friends was when I was taking care of my 10-year-old cousin back when he was 3 years old. And I think that was the last time I saw a full episode. But either way, I did enjoy that show as a kid. And oh yeah, are you remembering something now? Barney and Friends. Well, during later seasons, they help start the careers of some maybe celebrities. One is of course Selena Gomez, and the other one is Tim Lovato. And there are some clips of them on YouTube, and you can see how young they were back then. As for full episodes, well, I don't know where you can watch them now. Maybe there's some on YouTube, or maybe there's some full episodes on other sites. I do not know. I mean, like I said before, it's a show made for small children. So if you have a child who's around preschool age, maybe they will enjoy it. And you're not talking highlight the show because you don't want to go through that. Just remember, it's not meant for parents. It's meant for children. And yes, I think that's all I can. Oh yeah, now I remember something. Yeah. Also, not only did I get a yeah, yeah. Well, 1 year after my parents moved, my mother got for me, my sister, a Barbie doll and a baby pop doll. And whenever she and I were watching that show, whenever me and my sister were watching the show together, back we were kids, we would always well pretend that dolls would be alive and that we would pretend to be the kids in the show. Yeah, but that was before we stopped watching that show altogether. So I guess all I can say about Barney and Friends. So I'll see you next time. Bye.